today. From Lumen Field in Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go. 32.
Love going to throw right away. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Love going to give this one to Jones.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Second down, another shot for Jones. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Love now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw now. Here's Love. Completes it again to Doubs. And they eventually get into the red zone. 1st down. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Smith. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Geno. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker, and the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30. Following the interception, Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. from the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. There he goes right side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Play fake. Here's Love. Going down the middle, and it's complete. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Musgrave's got it out right. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Working out of the gun. Love. Right side to Watson. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Here's Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Love looking to throw it. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
To throw is Smith. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. So after the conversion on fourth, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Dallas up the middle. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 7-yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll set up the screen to Dallas. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. Love's throw brought in by Watson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 5. Now Love. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Love. Open man is Musgrave, and he's got it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line. Well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, 3rd quarter, ready to go. With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They'll try for the first with Walker. 1 yard is the gain, and it's good enough for a Seattle first.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on third down, Smith steps away to his left. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They'll start out here with the option left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Up the middle, Jones. Shedding through the defense. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 57 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Love. And it's caught. Touchdown. Luke Musgrave from 6 yards away. And the Packers are able to widen their advantage. Carlson's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Geno. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Again, Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Back to throw, Smith. And complete to Smith and Jigba. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Smith now to throw. Smith and Jigba with a grab. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Geno now to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Smith. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the...
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Throwing again is Smith, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jake Bobo, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. That's taken in by Watson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Love with a pass caught by Musgrave, the tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. An inside give to Jones. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again to Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. A give to Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Love now. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. For you, Packers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing is Smith. Flushed out right. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Now it's Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now Smith. He'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Well timed. Certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now defensively they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
In motion left goes Watson. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On third down, Love. That is caught. Past the 20. 5. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs.
46 yards.
And the Packers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
Again, it's Jones. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Now Love will try with his legs.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides, though.
Not once?
Not once. I wish I had a few times. It would have stopped some of those plays I got toasted up on.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
To a knee goes Love, and that should be that. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.